Gisi, I have some questions that some of your friends put together. They wanted to ask you, and
my
you
life
have
coach
them.
is in there too.
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous.
You have them. However, you didn't think on them much. It's supposed to come out sporadically.
I didn't want to. That's why I just handed over the questions.
Exactly.
So that whenever you pop them in, what comes out, comes out.
Okay, I think we spoke about your purpose. One of the questions is, what is your purpose? So hey, I'm good. I'm a good interviewer. How would you like to be remembered, and why?
In my Boricua, it would be guerrera.
That's warrior.
Warrior. Because that's the first word that came out. Never give up. You can rise from any fall. Be strong to believe in yourself more. Don't give up. And oh my God, the strongest message is be strong enough to listen to your higher self, higher power. Whatever you want to call your drive, your light, be strong enough to follow it. It's not easy. Yeah. It's not easy. You think you don't, when you are that connected, and sometimes, do you think that sometimes if you read some of the stories of any, and you hear what they say about, well, this guy had to go into fire, or this guy had to do, so when you're in the calling, don't think it's all peaches and roses, no. It's more about, really?
Yeah, I understand you completely. Wow, this is a hard-hitting question, and I think the viewing audience should know. How much do you spend on homeless compared to yourself? Because you're looking really nice, all right? So that's a question. I don't know who posed it, but this is one that I got.
Gabby, my girl.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm putting you on blast. She's watched, she was, for the whole documentary, going from Miami to New York, to San Diego, to Palm Springs, to Puerto Rico, she was with me in the whole way. LA, and she watched what I say really happen. And she's like, Gisi, I'm in Hollywood. I work with really high, I love it, Gisi, because I'll tell you that even them, I say there's one girl that I call the first actress I've ever gone on tour with. And these are really well known. These are actually people that are hitting it at Hollywood and doing well and making bank. And at the end of the day, she says to me, I know that you don't have their funds and what you do, so how much do you do for you? Because I notice you do for everyone, but where's your part? So because, again, of life coaches and good friends that really wanted to see me rise up, I've started. This to me is very foreign to, I had it for a moment. I lost 100 pounds. So when you're 100 pounds a little heavier, you wear more spandex than you do, you unfortunately, it's changed though. God bless, now there's Torrids, there's amazing stores out there that make beautiful for every size. Yeah. But in the end of the day, I had a very little moment of pride of a beautiful wardrobe closet, and then all of that happened, and I went back into just the spandex and the t-shirts. And so for me to come out, somebody could say, oh my God, look at her at 51 with a crown. What does she think she is? She's not even known. There could be so many prejudice or prejudging instead of understanding this is that little girl that didn't get the quinceañera, that went through the challenges, that she put layers on to cover the pain, that she's peeled those onions, and that she deserves today to say elegancia. Nice. I like that. So thank you, Gabby, for that question. Okay.
Let's say GC, the brand GC, didn't have the name GC. what name would you want, or would you associate?
Angel.
Angel?
Angel, hands down. I was 5 years old when I was in Argentina, and I was driving with my dad in the car, and I went by a church, and it was unfortunate. It was, just call it ignorance, but my father was raised Jewish, so when I go by a church and I do a sign, he just instantly went and smacked his little girl and said, "Don't do that, it's really against our religion, it's really bad what you're doing." And if that was his fear-based, this is why I'm God-centered, not religious, but at that point, he didn't realize that that little girl was praying at that immediate point to God to make her an angel.
Yeah.
So at that moment was the first time that I felt this dislike towards my father instead of admiration, and it was an emotion that I wasn't used to.
Wow.
And God spoke to me for the very first time and said, "Forgive him, he doesn't know what he's done." I didn't know Bibles, any of it.
You were innocent, you were fine.
I had no idea what words mean, but God said, "Forgive him." And I heard him. So I was like, "Oh, I was talking to you and you heard me." And he's like, "Yeah, I heard you." And at that point, I asked God to be an angel. I didn't understand the load I asked for. But so if Gisi had another name, it would be Angel.
I like that. Nice background story. All right. I think this is my hard-hitting question. I don't know who asked you it. We're here in St. Martin. I'm a proud St. Martiner. But if not St. Martin, where would you be right now?
Puerto Rico.
You just love your Puerto Rico.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I've just got to do a little bit here, a little bit, a lot, and I'm going to take that same love home. And if I have to do it here for you to believe me that I'm coming home and I'm going to make you proud, well, aquí empieza. But it's not where it ends. And it's home. I get to land. We get to do our projects there too. And then we got to move to Colombia. We got to move to Guatemala. We got to go to, South America. And we're going international.
Yeah.
One step, one hand at a time. And if this could become a movement internationally, and we can keep that same rhythm going from place to place, Cuba, there's so many beautiful places that we could go help, and one hand leading the other. It's just $1, in each place.
All right. We just hope that you include us in your movement as well, and so
Absolutely.
that we from St. Martin can do our part in this whole, because it's a chain reaction.
So
as
this
you
is
said.
my turn now. I'm gonna put you on blast.
Whoa.